Hey everyone, my name is Carly. Tonight I'm going to share with you one of the most terrifying experiences of my life. This is my real-life nightmare. I will take you through the bone-chilling events of how I discovered a dark presence in my own home, how it escalated, and how it has haunted me ever since. So grab your snacks and make sure it's dark. Be prepared for a spine-tingling journey into my own personal horror story. Let's dive in. So, it all started one night. As I drifted into a deep sleep, I felt the familiar sensation of fingers gently stroking my hair. At first, I assumed it was just my boyfriend had come home, as I felt him come into the bed and lay with me. Stroking my hair was a habit of his that always comforted me. But just as I was about to drift off, the strokes became rougher, more insistent, until suddenly my head was being violently shoved into the pillows. I snapped awake, my heart racing, and turned over. In the dim light, I saw the silhouette of a man, his eyes gleaming with malice, a sinister smile twisting his face. He slowly slinked back into my closet, never breaking eye contact. Panic surged through me, and I leapt out of bed, fleeing the room. I ran to the kitchen, grabbing the biggest knife I could. As I returned to my room, adrenaline was coursing through my veins. The room was eerily silent, the shadows thick and oppressive. I threw open the closet door, knife poised, but I found nothing. Not yet, anyway. The air was thick with a nauseating, putrid smell that made my stomach churn. It was a scent of decay and something far worse, pure, unadulterated evil. The smell was so overwhelming, so I backed away, my pulse hammering in my ears. I stood in the middle of my room, gripping the knife. I was trying to steady my trembling hands. The room felt colder, the darkness pressing in on me. I knew I couldn't and didn't want to stay here alone. I grabbed my phone and called my boyfriend, my voice shaking as I told him what had happened. He promised to be there in 10 minutes. Now when I tell you this, 10 minutes felt like an eternity. I paced the room, every creak and whisper of the house making me jump. My eyes never left the closet door. Then I heard a faint, almost imperceptible scratching sound, like fingernails on wood. It was coming from the closet. I held my breath, every muscle in my body tensed. The scratching grew louder, more frantic, and then stopped abruptly. Now let me tell you, that silence that followed was way worse. My mind raced with terrifying images and thoughts of what might be lurking behind the closet door. I forced myself to approach it, knife at the ready. My hand shook as I reached for the handle. Before I could open it, a cold, clammy hand grabbed my ankle from under the bed. I screamed and slashed down with the knife, but it connected with nothing but air. I stumbled back, falling to the floor, and watched in horror as a dark shape slid out from under the bed. It was moving unnaturally fast. It stopped just short of the closet, standing up to reveal the same man, his smile even wider this time, eyes gleaming with a malevolent hunger. I scrambled to my feet and ran to the door, yanking it open just as my boyfriend burst in. He saw the terror in my face and immediately he rushed to my side. Together, now we faced the closet, his eyes narrowing as he saw the man. But as he stepped forward, the man dissolved into the shadows, leaving only that dreadful smell behind. We searched the entire room, the house, but found nothing. No sign of forced entry, no trace of anyone else being there. The police arrived, but they too found nothing. They chalked it up to a vivid nightmare, possibly a side effect of stress or sleep paralysis. But I knew what I saw. I knew what I felt. And no one could tell me otherwise. For days, the house felt wrong. I couldn't shake the feeling of being watched or something lurking just out of sight. The smell persisted, no matter how much we cleaned. I slept with the lights on, but even then I would wake up in a cold sweat, sure that I heard the scratching again. One night I awoke to find my boyfriend standing over me, his eyes blank, and he had a twisted smile on his face. He leaned down, whispering, "You can't escape us." I froze. The cold dread gripped my heart as I realized the truth. Whatever had come into my room that night, it had found a way to stay. And it was only a matter of time before it decided to show itself again. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thanks for watching and joining me on this eerie journey. If you want to know what happens next and how this nightmare unfolds, make sure to stay tuned and make you are subscribed to the channel for part 2. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Goodbye and see you next time.